All right, welcome back. Video 4. I think this is number 4. We're going to check out some different problems and review number 5 here. So this one asks us to do a greater than, less than, or equal in the circle to make the statement true. Okay, so how we would do these two different ways. We can either look at this uh, without solving it and just kind of use our number sense to know whether this is going to be true, greater than or less than, or we can solve them and just find out that way. So I can look at this and say the first part of these two, what's in the parentheses, is the same. So far, these are the same. I'm going to check them off. This first one says minus 24, and the second one says minus 47. Okay, so those are different. Well, so they're not going to be equal. I know that now because it's not totally the same. I'm going to get some number here. Let's think about this in some way. I'm going to get some number here. Let's call it n. I'm going to get another number here, but it's the same number. They're both n. In the left side, I'm subtracting 24 from that number. And in the right side, I'm subtracting 47. So if this number is the same, if n is the same number, and on the right side, I subtract more from it, so I'm taking more away, this number will be less, right? Because I'm taking more away. Let's just kind of, to show you, let's assume n is 100. I know it's not. I know 368 times 19 is not 100. But let's assume it's 100 just to prove our thoughts here, and then we'll solve it for real. If I do 100 minus 24, that's 76. If I do 100 minus 47, that's 53. So we can see if we just put in any random number, 100, this one's going to be less because we're subtracting more from it. So it will have to be less. Now let's do it with the actual numbers just to prove it again. Okay, so the 368 times 19 is 6,992 minus 24. And then we're going to do it on the other side, 6,992 minus 47. So if you didn't want to do it thinking about it conceptually as number sense, we could just solve them and find out which one it is. So I'm going to use a calculator for this one. I could do it in my head, but we're more worried about proving our concept here. So that's 6,968. And then this one is 6,000. Let's see, 6,945. That's less, right? This one's less. So it proves it again that it would be like this. That one that's minus 24 is always going to be bigger, no matter what number we put in there. Okay, let's look at the last one. This one's quite tricky, actually. We're going to say insert parentheses to make the statement true. Let's solve it without any parentheses just to make sure that we actually have to do that. So PEMDAS tells me I need to multiply first. Okay, 6 times 14. 6 times 14, 6 times 10 is 60. And 6 times 4 is 24. So that's 84. So I have 7 plus 84 minus 9. I'll do the addition first since I'm going from left to right. So 7 plus 84 is 91. And then 91 minus 9 is what I'm left with. And that's 82. So it needs parentheses, needs something to help us because 82 is not what we want. We want to get to 37. Now, there's a lot of different ways we could do this. You could just start putting parentheses in and see what happens. So let's just start at the beginning here. If we put parentheses there, that's telling us we need to do 7 plus 6 first and then multiply by 14. 7 plus 6 is 13 times 14. Okay, well, I can tell right now that this is going to be too high, right? This is going to be a big number. It's going to be over 100, and I'm only subtracting 9. So that can't be where I put the parentheses. We'll continue this on another video here. We'll have to stop and restart.